My name is Reginald Green, also known as the Super Lawyer of Green Legal Group, and I'm here to answer a few questions for you, tell you some of the important things that you might want to know if you're ever involved in an automobile accident, or if you just want to be prepared just in case you're ever in one.
So what are the two biggest misconceptions that people have about calling a lawyer from the accident scene?
Well, one of the biggest misconceptions about accidents in general is that if you're hurt in an accident, you should be concerned if you don't have health insurance. If you're involved in a motor vehicle accident and you require medical attention, you should seek whatever medical attention you need, even if you don't have medical insurance. If you need an ambulance, you should take an ambulance. If you want to go to the emergency room, you should go to the emergency room. No money will be due up front. I'll make sure that they don't even bill you until your case is settled in most cases. What we'll do is we'll go after the person that caused the accident and make their insurance company pay. But it's very important to make sure that you were not at fault in the accident, because that's when the rights kick in.
Do you think that's why people don't call from the accident scene, because they're not sure that they're not at fault?
Well, I think people don't call from the accident scene is because they're scared if they don't have insurance that they're going to end up with a big bill and things of that sort. And the reason why you call the super lawyer is because my job is to make the person that was at fault for the accident pay you back for your medical bills, for your pain and suffering, lost wages, and make sure you get compensated as well. And another misconception about accidents is if you go to the emergency room and they tell you that, take some pain medication and check back with a primary care doctor in 2 weeks, that's generally not the best thing to do, because accident cases require immediate treatment. So as soon as you get into an accident, you need to call my office right away so we can direct you to the proper treatment so that you are protected, your injuries are taken care of, and your claim is protected. Well, a good attorney is very important in many ways. For example, even if I got into an accident, I would want to call one of the attorneys in my office to handle my case, because it's better to have a second set of eyes looking at the situation. There's an old saying that says, anybody who tries to represent themselves has a fool for a lawyer. It's always good to have somebody on the outside that can objectively look at your situation and give you the proper advice, because one, you'll be hurt, you'll be traumatized, there are lots of decisions that need to be made that you probably don't know how to make, and you need somebody with experience and skill and knowledge that's going to help you and also fight for you in the process. And that's what I do. They call me the super lawyer, not because I have superpowers, but I fight super hard for my clients.
So if a college student was seeking a career in law, how much education would they require before they're able to become an accident attorney?
Well, first you need 4 years of college, and then you have to take the LSAT, and then you have to get admitted into a good law school, and that's 3 more years in most cases. So you're looking at 4 years of college plus 3 more years of law school, and then of course you have to pass the bar exam. I would say 7 years, 4 years of undergrad, 3 years of law school. Well, I took the bar in 4 different states, and I passed it on the first time each time. So if you put your mind to it, if you believe it, you can achieve it. No, you have to get a license in every state. Sometimes there's reciprocity where if you have a license in a particular state, you can apply for admission in another state. They have the full bar exam, then they have the what they call the attorney's exam. So I took the bar 4 times, but I only took 2 full bar exams, and I took 2 attorney exams, which means they kind of give you credit for part of it, and you just have to take the state-specific portion of it. The bar exam has 2 different parts. There's what they call a multi-state part, and there's a state-specific part, and that's the one you take when you do the attorney's exam. I don't have any accident-prone clients on speed dial, but some accident-prone clients might have me on speed dial. Because one of the things a lot of people also don't know about automobile accident cases is lawyers are not supposed to contact you within 30 days of your accident. And there's a trend, I guess I'll call it a trend in Georgia, where you'll get into an accident and then within 24 hours, there are lawyers that you don't even know calling you on the phone asking you, can they represent you, or they'll have representatives calling you. I would be very, very careful about that, because that's actually a violation of one of the ethical rules. And if they're breaking rules in that regard, you have to wonder where else they're going to be breaking rules that might hurt your case. So, go out there and seek out your own attorney. Call me, 866-4-LAW-411. I can answer your questions, I can give you tips, I can give you advice. And if you hire me, I promise I'll fight to get you the most money for your claim. On social media, I am the Super Lawyer, THESUPER Lawyer, the Super Lawyer on Instagram, the Super Lawyer on Twitter, and on the internet, www.thesuperlawyer.com. This is the Super Lawyer, Reginald Green of Green Legal Group, and I'm rolling out.